Already?
Yeah. You say it, yeah, with your big teeth argument right tonight.
Final fan.
Delete that, man.
But I go put it in there, your man.
Yeah, I got edit it.
Yeah, I got me do the last one.
Then,
I'm doing a recording. Yes, sir. I'm doing a recording. See, yeah, showing then. And I'm meeting a vlogger here, so sir. Miss Smart, may I disturb you?
no.
Navario, you still there? Come like you freeze.
I'm here, man. Here and hearing it clearly. I try to find about the information that I use. They
Okay.
want to know, they want to say everything when we talk about upon the website, even though some of it are out of memory, out of the presentation, you know.
Yeah. I realize when you talk about like the 8 to 10, 8 to 12, sorry, and the blind and something where they don't offer service, they don't offer service to the blind
Yeah,
and the deaf.
yeah. Got you.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm close the door. I'm coming on your ear choke. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, man, got you, man.
Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to Lucky Kills. I am your host, Jenna Joseph, and today we have a special guest. I will allow him to introduce himself. Go ahead.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Navario Barrett, and I am a teacher from the McCam Child Development
Start
Center.
over. Start over.
Start over. Why don't we start over?
We feel like some should I tell them what we are talking about.
Yeah, shall probably mention it more. Shall
Oh,
bring me like bringing like give them some more thing I talk about, and then they bring me in. Go
okay.
ahead, man. Me delete whatever need for delete.
Okay.
Mm.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lucky Kills. I'm your host, Jana Joseph, and today we'll be talking about Macam Child Development Center. We have a special guest who is here to give us much insight on this institution. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello everyone. My name is Navaria Barrett, and I am a teacher of the Macam Child Development Center.
Okay, welcome Navario. Can I call
Thank you.
you
Yeah,
Navario?
yeah, man. You certainly can, man. You certainly can.
Okay. So can you give me a brief history of the Macam Child Development Center? Include the mission and the vision statement.
Repeat that part. Why am I telling repeat it? Because one, I know if I want truck or car or whatever, but big nice run through that. Like if I go over, start over from top again.
Uh, okay. One chop did I pass out the road. Wala, hindi kahit kami basa kung malaking door. Alright. Good afternoon and welcome to Lucky Kills. I am your host, Jana Joseph, and today we will be talking about McCam Child Development Center. We have a special guest who is here to give us much insight on the institution. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Navaria Barrett, and I am a teacher of the McCam Child Development Center.
You freeze?
No, may I hear you?
Oh,
Don't worry yourself, man. May I hear you? Say never hear me talk all ago.
yeah, but let me see a freeze. Like the
Don't worry.
camera freeze.
No, man, you just continue, man. I'm hearing you.
Front up again?
Yes, it have a cocoa from top.
You want that in your Africa delete. Anyways, let's go. Good afternoon and welcome to Lucky Kills. I am your host, Jana Joseph, and today we will be talking about McCam Child Development Center. We have a special guest who is here to give us much insight on the institution. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Navaria Barrett, and I am a teacher, a part of the McCam Child Development Center.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Barrett.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can you give me, or give us rather, a brief history of the Macomb Child Development Center, including the mission and vision statement?
All right. So, all right. So, brief history. The Macam Child Development Center was opened in 1986, and it was founded by a lovely lady by the name of Paula Watson Campbell. Um, it was the brainchild of Paula Watson Campbell, Dr. Paula Watson Campbell, because she saw the need of it, because she realized that most of the children in especially Jamaica weren't getting the proper services or the proper educational programs to help them to achieve their fullest potential. Especially those who were who especially those who were in who needed special care and attention. So with the Macam institution, it is it was created basically to the need for educational programs for children with the range of special needs. So, children with different disorders, children with different disabilities and stuff like that. Um, the composition of the student population is targeted for mainstream and integrating children so that they have the benefit of each other's skill. So one of our main thing is to integrate and to bring these children into mainstream classroom settings. We don't want to separate them as much because we want that inclusiveness in our schools. So we normally sometimes we put the children with the disabilities together with those who with society deem as normal. But we put them together so they can help each other. So and it also build the social construct of the children. Um Also the Macam institution, it also provide like nursery and preschool programs and some of these things, yeah. And the ages we provide is, and this was before. So before we used to only cater to students that are 6 months to 6 years old and uh, and stuff. But since the growth, we have a bit of upgrade. So we used to start taking them from 0 to about 6, sometimes even older. And we start adding some more facilities and more resources to our institution. So we know we have educational assessments, we have therapeutic interventions, and we also have parent group counseling and professional training. Because sometimes we have to understand some of these parents really need a counseling, how to deal with their children and stuff like that. Because the pressures, and you don't know how to work around things, and you don't know how to deal with things, and because you don't have the particular knowledge, you know, you might do stuff, and frustrations might happen. So we make sure provide facilities for parent counseling and stuff like that. In September 1987, that's 1 year after we opened, the unit of the total development of special needs children, that is UTDCS, was opened under the umbrella of the McCam Center and as a non-profit organization which focus on those children with special needs in the program. The UD, sorry, give me a minute. The UTDSE is governed by, a board of directors whose policies are directed towards the offerings these programs to the wider cross-section of children. So this is to facilitate the students with different, you know, different disorders, different disabilities, so that they can get the proper training and not the proper training, but proper assessment and the proper teaching to help them to fulfill their fullest potential. So yes.
Okay, that's a huge amount of information,
Mhm.
right?
Oh, wait, you asked me for the mission and the vision statement. I'm so sorry. Um, for for our mission and vision statement, I wouldn't say we have a vision, but we do have some missions that we set out to achieve. It's 5 of them, but because of time constraint, I won't go in detail with each one. So I will just give it to you and just break it down as quickly as possible. One of our mission is to provide an integrated environment based on development levels for the for the entire range of children, whether they are developmentally gifted or delayed. Basically, we provide a environment, a togetherness. As I was speaking earlier about inclusiveness, we believe in inclusive surrounding an inclusive space. So we put them together. We allow them to see each other, to socialize, to come together, so each person's understand what they are doing and how to deal with each other in society. Because we want to get rid of some of the stigma that our society put on children who are you know disabled and stuff like that. And it's not even children, even adults. Especially in our culture here in Jamaica, we don't really have a we don't really, let us say, believe, or the way how we deal with persons with special needs. It's not right, so to speak. All right. Another is to provide communities with promotions and the recognitions of acceptance of similarities and the difference among us. So with us now, and as it's boiled down to same inclusion, where we want them to see the different similarities and the differences. So we want them to see what makes them different, what makes them similar, what makes them they are here together. So we want them to understand. So we don't want them to feel like they are not humans. We want them to feel like, hey, there's someone out there like me. There's someone out there who's going to the same issues. It's just so we want that to impart that into the children's mind so they don't feel like they are alone, that they are not a part of this world. And that's why we also bring in the inclusiveness. So we want them to feel like they are human beings as well. Because sometimes they don't feel that way, because of the way how people treat them and the way how they push them aside and stuff like that. Also, another mission is to really change the attitude and the social structure, you know, that which serves as barriers to the children. We live in a country called Jamaica. Probably somebody look different, we start label them and let them feel like they are not somebody special, you know. So we want to bring that change. So that is one of our main things about the McCam institution. Um, last two, we believe in growth and development of our staff, and especially around special education. They have to understand why they are here. They have to be trained and to know and to be educated about why they are here, what is special education, so that they know how to deal with our children. Because we have to understand that we are dealing with special this we are dealing with exceptional children. And for you to deal with exceptional children, you will have to be exceptional staffs. And for you to be exceptional staffs, you have to know what and how and where, what are some of the things that you are dealing with. So we believe in growth and development of our staff. The last one, our main thing is to gain ourselves to reach the extra need to help every child in the wider community, in every space of this world. So we want to help every child, whether they are disabled, whether they have a disability, whether they don't, whether they are gifted, whether they are talented. So that is the some of the main missions. That is some all of our missions for the McCam Child Development Center. And I can say to you that we think we have hit our mark somewhat on this. And yeah, I was just going to continue to do it. All right.
Okay, thank you for that. What are some of the offerings and services you provide at the facility?
Um, offerings. So we provide a lot of offerings here at ACAM institution. Not ACAM, MACAM. I don't know why I'm saying ACAM institution. Um, some of the offerings that we offer is we provide nursery, and we also provide a preschool, and we also have a kindergarten. We also have the daycare center, and we also have after school care, and we have special needs and special education intervention. Um, for us, we believe in early intervention. So we normally want to look at the child from an early age to see if they have any developmental problems, if there's any sign of any disabilities, if any sign of any behavioral disorders, stuff like that. So to deal with it from a early age. Because sometimes we as parents or even as adults, and in this society that we live in, we wait until something get worse before we want to deal with it than just working on it at the earliest stage possible. So we believe in early intervention. So we want to make sure that we tackle that thing so that the child can reach his fullest potential. And that is our main mantra, and that's our main aim and goal, that every child that steps through the door of ACAM Child Development Center can reach their fullest potential. We also provide other extracurriculum activities. We provide like music classes. We also with like computers, gymnastics, movement, all these things. And it starts at age 3. For the kindergarten and the nursery, we normally take them from age 0 to 2 about there. Preschools, we take them from 4 to 6, and from the kindergarten, no, we take them from no. For preschool, we take them from 2 to 4. For kindergarten, we take them from 4 to 6. So yeah.
Okay. What are the procedures to enroll or register to McCam institution?
Procedures, you can call us or you can visit our website and send us a email. Let me give you the number. Contact us. And phone number is 977-0189, and that is our phone number. And for our website, you can visit us at www.macamcenter.org. You can go on there, you can send us a message, and our assistants, our able assistants, will try as best as possible to email or to send you a message as early as possible. So those are two of the main ways you can contact us. Yeah. The procedures, I might say that it is very difficult to really enter. Why I say that? Because we have a long waiting list. You have a very long waiting list. And for us now, and for you now, it's probably frustrating. So you have to probably come and contact us early so we can see if we have any space to enroll your child. But otherwise, from that, it's smooth sailing from there.
Okay. What are some of the practices used at the facility?
Practices. For us, really, we we believe, as you know, we deal with all different type of children, so we don't have a large classroom. Normally you look in the public schools, you have up to 40, sometimes 50 students in one class. Not at McCam. We sometimes have 8 to 12 students accompanied by 2 teachers, a head teacher and an assistant teacher. And we arrange our classroom in a way that facilitate engagement between students and teachers. So we don't just put them in a rows and columns. Sometimes we put them in ovals, sometimes we put them in boxes, rectangles, to get the engagement part of the classroom. Because we need them to speak, we need them to socialize, to bring themselves out there and stuff like that, to express themselves. Because I was just saying, they are human beings. So we want them to express themselves, want them to know that they are listen to, and know that they are a part of something good. So yeah, you can, even if you come in our classes, also you will probably see that the walls are not really crowded with a lot of posters and stuff like that, because these things might distract our students. Sometimes we are dealing with students that has ADHD, autism spectrum disorders. So we have to be careful on how we align our set up our classroom. So if you visit our classroom, there's not a lot of posters and stuff like that. No, no, we don't really have a lot of that. We just have a neutral classroom, with the different comforts of the chairs and amenities for the students to gain and to get that excellent learning experience.
Okay, thank you for that information. So, guys, there you have it. You got a background on Macam Child Development Center. Mr. Barrett, can you please give us back the contact information just in case? persons need to
Uh,
contact the institution?
okay, sure. So as the number goes, that is 977-0189, and you can visit our website, and that is www.macamcenter.org. And I want to leave something with you. I know that we out there as Jamaicans, we see our children and we see some of them that has disabilities and stuff like that. We want to teach you some more about what these children are and how to deal with them and how to approach them and stuff like that. Because we don't understand a thing, we tend to behave and act in any way we feel comfortable with, and that's wrong. So we just want to implore Jamaicans that they treat these children and even peoples with disabilities and different disorders with respect, because they are humans as well and they are all God's children. All right. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Barrett, for joining us and sharing information on McCam Child Development Center. I hope the audience got something from all that you have shared. And thank you again, because I know there are people out there with children that has exceptionalities, and this information would be of great help to them in order to help their child or ward. So thank you so much for sharing.
You're
And
welcome. You're
thank
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
there you have it, folks. You got a lot of information on Macam Child Development Center. See you next time, and thank you for joining us today.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.